Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's a fine morning here. I'm your host as usual, Selassie. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have some great news for you. It has to do with Black Stars player Emmanuel Boateng. Yes, Emmanuel Boateng, we all know, made a move to Dalian Yifang, and he's saying, according to Emmanuel Boateng, he's saying that move to China would not influence his position at the Black Stars. I'll also be talking to you about Yakuba. Yes, KUMASI ASANTE KOTOKO player Yakuba. He has become a player of interest for Egyptian club Ahly. I'll tell you more details about that, and if KOTOKO have received an official bid from them. I'll also be telling you about some new rules that have come into football that are set to begin on June 1st. So as usual, if you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to get more updates as well. But let me just jump right into it. I'll start off with Emmanuel Boateng. So you all know Emmanuel Boateng was with Levante and he moved this January transfer window. He moved to Dalian Yifang of China. With that move, many people were assuming that no, this is not a great move for such a player, such a young prospect actually. He's 22 years old and many were feeling that he shouldn't have made that move, but he wanted more playing time. That's according to him, and he felt this move would be great for his career and his future. Now, after making that move, many have also come to say that he would lose his position with the Black Stars. According to Emmanuel Boateng, he doesn't believe that is the case. So the story says the forward is addressing concerns about his recent switch could mean for his international career. Now, Ghana striker Emmanuel Boateng does not fear for his place in the national team, despite swapping the prestigious Spanish La Liga for the less fancied Chinese Super League. Now, the 22-year-old is the latest Black Star to opt for a spell in the Asian country, following a transfer from Levante to Dalian Yifang last month, like Asamoah Gyan and Frankie Champo, who did a similar move in the past. Over the years, there have been concerns about the quality of the Chinese league, a situation which has seen a host of players from top footballing nations around the world lose their international spots after moving to the Super League. Now, this is what Emmanuel Boateng said. I have always had contact with my national team coach, which is James Kwesi Appiah. Boateng, who made his Super League debut against Henry Njinai on Sunday, told the club's official website. I was injured for a while in Spain, so I couldn't guarantee my playing time in La Liga. I hope that in the Super League, I can show my best side to the fans and score more goals. The national team has always been open to best players. If the performance is good enough, then I have no problem with the national team. Boateng made his international debut in May 2018 and scoring on his big day as Ghana beat Japan 2-0 in a friendly in late May. He has gone on to make 2 appearances for the Black Stars. Then the former Rio Ave man will be hoping to make Appiah's squad for the 2019 African Cup of Nations in Egypt this June and July. So that's Emmanuel Boateng there. He feels his move to China should not affect or would not adversely affect his international career. I don't know what you guys think about that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. Do you think Emmanuel Boateng can still command a position in the Ghana Black Stars squad should the squad be called up for final game with Kenya? That will be on March 23rd. Do you think the Black Stars player Emmanuel Boateng will still be called up? Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments box. I personally feel it shouldn't affect his call up to the Black Stars if he's still playing well. But you never know with these things, as the example was given there. Players who have moved from prestigious leagues like La Liga, English Premier League to the less fancied Chinese Super League have struggled. That is the truth on the ground. They have struggled, and Emmanuel Boateng, we hope that is not the case with him, but the history tells us players who go there struggle. So to my next story, it has to do with Burkinabe player Yakuba, who plays for KUMASI ASANTE KOTOKO. Now, Egyptian club Ahly have expressed interest in this fine KOTOKO player. In recent times, he has been criticized for not scoring goals. He scored a goal recently in they lost to Ghana FC away 3-1. But Sonny Yakuba has been an exceptional player. His hold-up player, I've been really impressed with that. He helps to bring his other teammates into play easily, and he has attracted, obviously, it's bound to attract interest from great clubs, and Ahly are the latest club to call up Sonny Yakuba. So the story says Egyptian side Ahly is the latest club to show interest in ASANTE KOTOKO striker Sonny Yakuba. Reports are suggesting that the iconic club are ready to pump up $1.5 million for the services of the Burkina Faso forward. Sonny Yakuba has turned out to be the fans' favorite in KUMASI after a series of brilliant displays for KUMASI ASANTE KOTOKO. Reports also reveal that Ahly are ready to pay the player handsomely. Reported wages are around $1,000 to $5,000 per month if the striker agrees to join the Egyptian side. Now, Sonny Yakuba already cleared the air after he was linked with a move away from KOTOKO. The player said he wants to leave his mark at KOTOKO and won't be leaving anytime soon. Now, the player has helped his team with a goal and 2 assists in 8 appearances in the CAF Confederations Cup. His contract with the club ends in 2021. So that's Sonny Yakuba there. He has made it clear he's going nowhere. He's a KOTOKO player through and through. And it begs the question, have Ahly made an official bid, since this is something that is going around, the rumor going around? Ahly wants Sonny Yakuba, Ahly want this. Have they made official bid? I was wondering. So the story says, we haven't received any official offers for Yakuba. That's according to KOTOKO management. Now, ASANTE KOTOKO public relations officer has responded to reports that Egyptian club Ahly have submitted a $1.5 million bid for Sonny Yakuba. He disclosed that the club have not received any official bid for the player. According to PRO Safuduku, KOTOKO have received calls from different agents interested in the player, but no official bid has been made. We have not received an official offer from any club on Sonny Yakuba, he told Ayaripa FM. Officially, some agents have been calling, but we only deal with those that are official. We will consider all should anything official come to the table. How much is involved, the player's salary as well as the club's vision, if it will help or not, he added. So no official bid yet. Unofficially, people have called to make inquiries from agents as expected, but from Sofudoku, he's saying that no one has made an official bid for Sonny Yakuba. It's quite interesting. How much do you think Sonny Yakuba is worth? Personally, I feel $1.5 million is a little on the low side. I don't know. What do you think? How much do you think Sonny Yakuba is worth? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. To my final story, on June 1st, new rules will come into football. Yes, it's unavoidable now. The new rules have been agreed upon by FIFA and the IFAB. They have agreed upon these 5 rules. I'm going to take you through them, and it's an interesting set of rules that are going to be introduced into football from the summer. So the first rule, the story says, football is set to change from June 1st, 2019, with an IFAB meeting and deciding on the rules that will be altered from the summer onwards. Some are minor, while others are a lot more dramatic. The first rule, there will be no rebounds from penalties. Play will stop for a restart if the penalty is saved or hits the post, meaning there will be no chance for follow-ups and score from rebounds from penalty spot, meaning players will no longer need to line up on the edge of the area. So it's like a penalty shootout in an actual game. That is what this is. It's going to be interesting. So handballs inside the area. Now from June 1st, goals scored that have hit a player's hand voluntarily or involuntarily will not be allowed. So they will not be allowed. They might either give it as a penalty if it's the opposition, or it will be ruled out as a handball, or ruled out all over if it's one of the players of the same team. Now, substituted players, that's number 3, can leave the field anywhere. When a player is withdrawn, they will no longer have to leave the field at the halfway line and will instead be permitted to leave the field at the nearest point. I think this is a strategy most players and teams and coaches and managers all over use to delay playing time. They use it to delay some games in some matches, and it has been going on for some time. It's a delay tactic most teams use. So if you are on the corner flag and you are being substituted, you get out through that corner flag, the player gets in through the other side, and we call it a day. I think this is proactive. I like this one. This is my favorite of all. Now the fourth one, players can touch the ball in the area after a goalkeeper kicks it out. Until now, players could not touch goal kicks before they exited the box, but now they will be able to. So it's also another interesting one. I'm seeing how this one will play out, but basically what I get from this is the ball in the penalty box can be touched by a player. So an opposition player cannot touch the ball when it's in the penalty box, but now they can actually touch it. Finally, the last rule, coaches will receive a card, will receive cards again. Now, it has been done in the past, but discipline of coaches changed to simple reprimands or sendings off. Now, they are able to receive a yellow card and red cards much like players. So coaches will now be treated like players, yellow cards, red cards, whatever card they deserve. That is what they'll get. Let me know your thoughts on these new rules in football. Which one is your favorite? Do you think it will be great for the game where we laugh so much? Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments box. So that has been it for today. I've been bringing you latest on Emmanuel Boateng. He feels his move to Dalian Yifang in the Chinese Super League would not derail his career. And also Yacouba attracting interest from Egyptian club Ahly. And the new rules in football. Let me know your thoughts about all that in the comments box. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.